Hi, I'm Towery Report. Thanks for allowing me to talk with you today. You know, when a man tells you that he got rich through hard work, ask him, whose? Ogden Nash observed that people who work sitting down get paid more than people who work standing up. Is that always true? No, but it's not altogether unreliable rule of thumb, is it? Appearances of work accomplishments are often deceiving, for highly skilled, creative, productive people are those whose satisfaction is in the worth of what they do, rather than the money and fame it brings them. Maxine Hong Kingston gives us an excellent example of this in her book, The Woman Warrior, when she stated, "The sweat of hard work is not to be displayed. It is much more graceful to appear favored by the gods." Unfortunately, as Anatole France observed, the average man who does not know what to do with his life wants another one which will last forever. So who are the people who know what they want to do with their work lives and who aren't sit-down workers in life? I'll try to answer that by relating an experience I recently enjoyed and profited from at a meeting with the United States Forest Service in conjunction with the University of Montana. These were individuals from many different, very specific occupations, such as forestry, biology, wildlife management, administration, geology, ecology, many others. These individuals face the same type problems as other employees in almost all industries today. More responsibilities with less resources, unending job stress, stagnant wages, fear of job and health benefits loss. Just for starters, however, amid all the workplace anxiety, these people are, on balance, extremely happy in their work. Wiltha Cather summed this up as, "That is happiness, to be dissolved into something complete and great." I found that the members of the Forest Service personify a quote from Katharine Graham, "To love what you do and feel that it matters. How could anything be more fun?" They know what they do is meaningful. After all, they're responsible for the immense forest that we say we love so much, but often mistreat and take for granted. Whether it is loggers, campers, tourists, animals, fires, or a host of other responsibilities that most of us cannot even imagine, they know it is up to them to take charge and that what they do makes a difference. Thank goodness they truly care about their work. For as Brian Tracy said, working at something you don't care about is the very best way to waste your life. I was fortunate to get a tour of the training center for the smoke jumpers who are part of the Forest Service. They're headquartered in Missoula, Montana. And smoke jumping, I've learned, has to be one of the most dangerous jobs on the planet. These people, these men and women, jump out of perfectly fine aircraft into the most difficult of terrain one could imagine, so they can attack a fire while working with a 110 to 120 pound pack on their backs. They know what they are doing and why they are doing it. To preserve our forests, protect the people living near or in them, to save the home of the animals that call the forest their home. They have purpose. Obviously, the following quote by Warren Buffett does not apply to these purpose-driven people. I think you're out of your mind if you keep taking jobs that you don't like because you think it will look good on your resume. Well, I didn't speak with a single person in the smoke jumpers or the Forest Service as a whole that didn't believe that supporting the mission of the Forest Service is what they were meant to do in this life. Marcus Aurelius noticed, "A man's true delight is to do the things he was made for." So what can we learn from the members of our own U.S. Forest Service? Here's an answer by William James. "The greatest use of life is to spend it at something that will outlast it." I found that the men and women of the U.S. Forest Service don't earn their living simply sitting down, but by doing, for they innately understand that the Ralph Waldo Emerson quote that the reward of a thing well done is to have done it. There's a Cherokee saying that goes, when you were born you cried and the world rejoiced. Live your life so that when you die, the world cries and you rejoice. There used to be someone on TV that said, can we talk? Well, let's do talk for a minute about you. I know some of you are having trouble understanding your purpose in the work you do. And if you are, you can be assured that the people that work with you and under you are having difficulty too. I've learned through the years that almost all jobs really do have meaning and purpose beyond them. But sometimes it's hard to see. As an organizational psychologist, I try to help people do that. I try to help organizations look past themselves and beyond themselves and see the ultimate worth of what they're doing, both personally, professionally, to the good of people everywhere. We all connect. So if you're having a problem with that in your organization, talk to your people about it. What do we do? How do we help people? Give me a call anytime. I'd like to help you inject that meaning and purpose into your organization. I made some pictures over 10 days after I was with the Forest Service and the University of Montana. Just click below and you'll be able to see them if you'd like, if you've got a few minutes. Some are pretty beautiful, if I say so myself. Some you might be a little bored with, but you'll get to see the Smoke Jumpers headquarters where they train, their barracks, the parachute rigging room where they stack them, the work chart. You'll see an old camp of the U.S. Forest Service camp, been around a good while now, still working today with pack mules that go back into the mountains. A man at a frame shop at an Indian reservation with a big football picture of University of Montana and one of their historic games. Yes, to you fans of the SEC, there is football outside of the Southeastern Conference. And several pictures of animals and the beautiful scenery in Yellowstone. A couple of the museums there, the Charlie Russell Museum, great place to go that I never knew about before. Lewis and Clark Museum. I think this might give you a picture of a gorgeous state if you've never been there. If you've been before, they bring back some memories. But you can bypass that or click on it if you like. For me, this is Twyman Towery saying, I look forward to talking to you, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks.